Porter penetrated, kicked it back to
steal by Swillis. Plays it up and in, 5-0 Fresno State.
And that was something they also worked on, the North Carolina State transition game. Swillis read that well, got a steal and a basket out of it.
5-0 Fresno State leads. Porter drives, it opens up. Rebound slammed in by Eli.
That's what they call an assist off the rim.
Timeout, NC State. He was at Miami of Ohio, also served as an assistant at Providence in Kentucky.
Yes, sir. Rick Pitino at both places.
No-look pass from Jeffries to Noel Felix for the slam.
Lane in the first two games, our first two games, and NC State's, and there weren't any 3-second calls in either game.
Jeffries for three. Feeling it now.
Yeah, that's what the Bulldogs really need, and that's what they're looking for from Chris Jeffries. The Indians going to a full-court press now.
Swillis gets the ball into Nathan.
Looks like they're going to trap it, too.
Lob to Jeffries. Puts it in. He put it in over Kelly. The pass from Demetrius Porter.
People from Washington Union have seen that. They want to see it with the Bulldogs. They saw it plenty with Washington Union.
The basket. Jeffries can't work his way open. Gets it to Swillis. Nice pass. Swillis did the work with a pass, and Mustafa Al-Sayed finished it. And Nathan comes out with the basketball. Now the Bulldogs working it the other way.
Yeah, not much going there.
Nathan for three, hits.
In rhythm. He got that one in rhythm, gave it to Jeffries, got it right back, and knocked it down.
In game.
And now what you see is NC State changing their defense, is going back man-to-man.
Nathan hits again for three.
Now, people may remember the red-white game when he strung some threes. When Dennis Nathan feels it.
Cross-court pass, now inside. Taken away by Swillis. Anticipated. Now gets it ahead to Porter, who lays it up and in. Count the basket, and he was fouled. The foul on Miller.
There was another Fresno connection, and what you saw right there, Ralph, is exactly the same way as NC State plays. Double the post. They throw it out. Swillis rotates over, gets the steal from one Fresnan to his buddy. Game. I know the Bulldogs would like to see Demetrius Porter start knocking down some threes like he did at the end of the half.
Well, if he doesn't make it,
they'll take
the next best thing. Eli with a nice fake. Off the glass and lays it in.
And a real nice look by Dennis Nathan, looking up the floor, giving the ball. Not too often can you hit your big man at 12 feet.
Steal by Demandry. He's all alone. Lays it up and in, and he was fouled. Terrible foul by Grundy.
Yeah, that's one. Once again, you don't want to compound your mistake. You want to make one mistake at a time. You can see here Travis Demandry's going to read this pass. He reads it well, get in the passing lane, gets his proper handout, goes in, and he kind of suckers Grundy into fouling. I guess white men can jump.
And now a breakaway opportunity for Eli.
So once again, that's what happens with the press. If you can get the ball in, if you can get a guy who is big enough as Chris Jeffries was to see over matchups when they played Arkansas.
Eli, great spin move, puts it up, count the basket, he was fouled.
And that's a pretty good move by a guy 6'10" right there. Melvin Eli has great feet. He does a real nice job. He catches the ball out about 15 feet, actually a little deeper at the three-point line. And you get a 6'10" guy who can spin, not travel, maintain control of the ball, and get hit, and yet have the strength and concentration to put it in. Oh, yeah, you'll get some easy baskets.
Porter with the lob to Jeffries. What a beautiful play by Porter.
And I know Jerry did mention, before the St. Bonaventure game, hey, it's an East Coast team. You have the East Coast media, who are just the only time you get to play them. Similar in NC State. This is an East Coast team from the big-time conference. Bulldogs are playing real well.
The ACC.
And the boosters you were talking about had an absolutely sensational time. Today they went to the Hall of Fame. Yesterday they spent the day in Boston and then got to see the thrashing of the ACC team. That has to be pretty rewarding.
It'll be an enjoyable flight home. I'm not looking forward to going outside. They opened the doors here a little while ago, I think, and I felt it. probably temperatures in the 20s here in Springfield, Massachusetts. But the Bulldogs were hot from start to finish, and Fresno State improves to 2-1 with an 82-63 rout of the North Carolina State Wolfpack. We'll be back.